to my channel. Today I'm here for the Super Bowl. What I'm going to be making today is buffalo wings, and it's one of my favorite. It's a crowd pleaser, especially when it comes to my family and friends, around that time of the year. Okay, what's so special about my buffalo wings? I marinate my wings. You always know that when it comes to my meats and stuff, I'm always putting in brine, marinade, whatever you want to call it. I marinate it. You can marinate this particular recipe for 30 minutes, an hour, but the best result to me is overnight. But if you're pressing for time, just let it sit there for at least 30 minutes to an hour. What we're gonna put in our marinade, we're gonna use chicken broth. We're gonna use hot sauce. Use any type of hot sauce you want. Louisiana, Frank's, whatever you like. We're gonna use chili powder. We're gonna use onion powder, garlic powder, zanzan, adobo, a little salt, ranch season, and zanzan. Now, chicken wings. Now, you can go and buy, your wings that are already pre-cut. But I like to buy the whole wings because it's cheaper to buy them that way. Chicken wings are getting expensive now, especially if you buy when you buy them like this, separated like this, they high. So you might as well go and try to get a pack like this and break them down yourself. And you just coming in and you just cutting it. See how simple this is? See that? Just do that. Doing this right here. And that's it. So the next thing I do, I'm finna get ready and put holes through this. That's only so the marinade can get all through this chicken. That's why it's really best to let this sit overnight, and you'll have the best flavor ever in your chicken if you do that. But like I say, 30 minutes to an hour, it's okay too. So you see what I'm doing? You're doing all this right here. Just doing this, putting holes through it. Watch your hands when you do this. See what I'm doing? Now I'm putting this in the bowl, and that's it. And it didn't take long to cut these chicken wings up. Probably give yourself about 5 minutes and cut a big old pack of chicken wings up, and you got your chicken wings. To me, that's the way to go. Alright y'all, now we're finna get ready to make the marinade for this chicken. Right now, I already got this pre-measured. I'm gonna use a cup of this hot sauce that I already got, 1 cup of this, and then I'm gonna use about maybe a cup of this chicken broth here. I might even start out with about a half a cup for now. Alright, then you're going to come in with all your season. Your garlic powder, onion powder. Now, you can skip this part, the chili pepper. I like my stuff hot. Let me know in the comment, what do y'all like? I got a lot of people from Baton Rouge and Louisiana, we like spice. So, and then we're going to come in with the adobo. I might be pronouncing this wrong, so don't laugh at me. I'm coming in with a little ranch season. About a half a pack of this ranch season. A little bit of zanzan here. This is one of my favorites, and everybody know this by now. So I'm put a little bit of that in there. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and stir it up. So right now, I'm gonna put some gloves on because this gonna get a little messy right quick. I want to know in the comments who y'all rooting for. So next, you finna get ready to pour this in, just like this. This is very simple, right here. That's it. And the reason I tell you to put the holes in, this is where all your seasons finna get ready to go into your chicken. So you just coming in, just make sure you mix it up real good. And then remember, on your hot sauce, it got quite a bit of sodium in it. So another thing, once we finish letting this marinate, we're going to come back and re-season that chicken again, where you get more season. But right here, this is right here. If you do it the way I tell you to do it, let it sit overnight, you'll see all the season, everything into your chicken. Alright y'all, we're finna let this marinate for 30 minutes to an hour. And while this is marinating, I'm going to set it to the side, and we're finna get ready to make the ranch sauce for our dipping sauce, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna make the buffalo sauce to go over these wings once we fry them. Alright everyone, let's get ready to make our ranch dressing. I'm gonna show you the way I make it. So first of all, I'm gonna go in with a cup of mayo. Use your favorite mayo you like. So you're just going in with a cup with this, like that. And I'm going in with about, maybe a half a cup of sour cream. And then I'm gonna go in with Like I said, I go with this restaurant style ranch right here, but I'm not gonna use the whole package because to me, when I use this whole packet, it tastes salty. So I'm gonna start out with a half a packet, and then I'm gonna taste to see if I want to add some more of it. So then I'm gonna go in with some garlic salt and garlic powder. Then I'm gonna go in with a little buttermilk. I'm gonna start out with maybe half a cup. And then I'm going in with grated garlic. If you ain't got one of these, you can just chop it up real fine. Then I'm going in with this lemon. Now you can use like a tablespoon of vinegar or the lemon. So I'm going with the lemon. So if you're doing this the way I'm doing, be careful with this. This only helped me to release the juice. Now you can roll this lemon to get the juice out or use a squeezer. So right now I'm just doing this. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and chop my chives up. So just chop them up pretty fine. Alright, this is how simple this is. Now I'm finna just get ready to mix it up. You know what? You can even add shallot or a chopped fine shallot in there if you like too. Only reason I'm tasting this to see if I want to add some more of this ranch to it. To me, I'm satisfied with this because, like I say, when you add this whole package to the amount that I made, it make your ranch salty. Now, if you want your ranch to be a little looser, you can add a little bit more buttermilk, but I like mine just like this. I like mine kind of on the thick side. And that's it. So I'm finna put this in the refrigerator, let this chill. Next, we're finna get ready to make our sauce for our buffalo wings. Alright everyone, we're finna get ready to make our buffalo sauce. So what I'm finna get ready to start with, we're gonna use honey, hot sauce. Remember, you use your favorite hot sauce. I'm gonna use some Worcestershire sauce, garlic and onion powder, some chili pepper. Now you don't have to use this if you don't like, but I'm gonna add a little bit to mine because I like, a little heat. And we're gonna use a grated garlic. So right now, I'm gonna go in with about, I'm gonna do about a cup of hot sauce. I'm gonna do a cup of it. So 1 cup of that. We're gonna go in with about maybe a half a cup of honey. This is my favorite. Remember y'all, Arkansas honey. I'm gonna start out with about a half a cup. I like a little honey add to my sauce. They cut down on some of the heat of it. And then I'm going in with about maybe a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce for Worcestershire. Garlic powder and some onion powder. So, and remember, I'm going in with a little heat here. A little of this chili pepper. Then I'm going in with grated garlic, 1 clove. Now if you'd like to add a little bit more garlic to yours, you can. So all you gotta do is just mix this up. And once we bring this to the stove, I'm gonna let it cook for about maybe 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna add like 3 tablespoons of butter. Now, I don't like to use a whole stick of butter. I just like 3 tablespoons is enough for me. Now if you wanna add a whole stick of butter to yours, you can do that. But I only do about 3 tablespoons, shoot, sometimes maybe 2. So right now I want to taste. Let me grab a spoon out of here. I'll grab one right here. So right now I'm just gonna taste it. Tastes good to me. So right now I'm finna bring it to the stove. I'm finna let it bring it to a simmer, and I'm gonna let it cook for about 3 minutes. Then I'm gonna add the butter. And then I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more because I like my sauce a little, kind of sticky and a little thick. All right, y'all. Right now, I got the heat on high right now, and it's gonna come to a boil in a few minutes. And you see how loose this is? I want my sauce to thicken up, and that's why I put the honey in there, and that's gonna help it some. And another thing, make sure you keep it moving because you got this honey in here. You don't want your honey, you don't want this stuff to burn. I read in a comment somewhere where someone asked me, say, where do you get your recipe from? And I thought to myself, well, I get my recipe from like my mom, or I get my recipe from, different people's, different people that I've seen on YouTube or from cookbook. And, I'm just adding, as I always say, put my twist onto it. Get my recipe from my uncle. My uncle is very dear to me, and he just died not too long ago, and that's who raised my mom now. And he was a great cook. My uncle was special into like frying food, like, cook real good beans. He was one of those old school, where back then were the gin and cotton fields and all that type of stuff. So he was good at, make the best gravy, stew meat, can get game meat and make it taste like, I can't even explain it. And that's how I learned how to cook some of my game meat, from them, because, they practically, kind of raised us when we was growing up. My love for cooking comes from family. I think when I was growing up, I used to watch my mom cook all the time. And some of the stuff I'm cooking now, like this, she didn't cook this type of stuff. They were still in the old school way. And they cooked simple. And we made stuff do what it do. What she did. And but as I got older and, had my own family, got married and had kids and stuff, I started learning, more techniques and, on how to cook and stuff. This right here is what I'm looking for right here. This is it. And I'll show you what I'm looking for. Okay, you see this? You see that? When I do this right here and I run my finger through, it's kind of hot. It's not moving no more. See, it's not coming together. And this means they're going to stick to my wing very nicely. Alright y'all, these wings been marinating for at least about maybe an hour and a half right now. So right now I'm finna get ready to take them out of this marinade. So all you gotta do is just take them out. Remember, do not rinse them off because you're gonna take the flavor off of them. Now I know I'm using paper towels, but you got to make sure once you take them out, make sure they are completely dry. Then a further step you can do, you can put them in the refrigerator for maybe 10 minutes or so and air dry them, and that can get all the moisture out of it. And the reason for this, because you want these wings to be crispy. So that's why I'm doing this right here. Okay, you can use whatever oil you want. So right now I'm gonna get ready to re-season my chicken. Remember, I seasoned my marinade, so we're gonna come back in again with the same season we used in our marinade to re-season it. And but use a little oil so the seeds can stick to your chicken. That's why I'm using this oil here. I'm using olive oil, but you can use canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever oil. So once I put the oil on there, so next I'm finna come back in with the same season. I'm coming in with the adobe, the double C. Coming in with some of that. And the reason I'm using so much of this because these are salt free. Ain't no salt in these. And this brand is called Marshall Creek Spice. And I ordered these offline and I got them with no salt. That's why I picked these particular season right here, because I know I like to use it for flavor. Some Zanzan. Then I'm going in with some more garlic powder and onion powder. You can use now at this time you can use whatever season you like. It's up to you on how you want to flavor this up. But like I say, this is how I like doing mine. Then I'm coming in with this Zanzan pack. I used to say Xanaray, but it's Zanzan. So I'm coming in with that. And maybe just a little salt, just very little salt. That's it. And then right now I'm gonna mix it all together. See what I'm doing? See the seasoning on this meat right here? This is what you're looking for right here. Alright y'all, we're finna get ready and drop these wings. I got the my frying pot on 350 right now. And you know, this is my favorite frying pot here, Presco. All right, let me test the oil and see what it's looking like. Watch yourself when you're frying. So right now, my oil is pretty good. If you think your oil might be too high, just turn it down a little bit and then bring it back up. All you gotta do is just, these wings, I'm gonna let them cook about 10 minutes and then I'm gonna see what it looks like then. All right, y'all, it's been about 10 minutes, so let me check and see how these wings looking. Okay, you see that color on there? This is what I'm looking for right here. So remember, you want this skin to be hard, so it got about another 5 minutes or so to cook. What I mean, when you let your skin air dry and let that skin be real dry before you drop them in there. And right here, this is the crispness I'm looking for right here. Remember, you want the skin to be hard. And like I say, you know, like I told you, you can put these in the refrigerator, let them dry out as well to get a real crispy skin too. So right now, we're just gonna go ahead and put them on this rack here for now. All right, y'all, we're finna get ready to toss these wings in this sauce. I got the wings in the bowl and they ready to go. So all you have to do is just pour this sauce just like this. And like I said, it's a very easy sauce. Now, if you want to make more, you can double this recipe. So right now, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna toss them. And they pretty simple, and that's it. And like I say, these wings ain't just for a Super Bowl. It's for any occasion or anytime you want just some wings. You know, leave Wingstop alone and just cook your own. All right, y'all, this is my final product. This is my take on the buffalo wings. This is an easy recipe. I mean, you know, it's simple. Can't get no simpler than this right here. Like I said, you can pair it with potato salad, fries, corn, or whatever you want to pair it with. I got some plain ones here, and I also got some barbecue sauce, the ranch dressing, and some white barbecue sauce. All right, y'all, this is a great recipe for the Super Bowl or for any night of the week that you feel like you want wings. Now for my favorite part. I'm finna take one, I'm gonna drum it. Let me know, do you like the drums or do you like the flat? So I'm finna go in with the ranch here and I'm gonna taste a little bit and see. This right here, you can't beat it with a stick. You can taste the flavor all through the meat, all the way to the bone. So like I say, try this and let me know what you think. I hope you guys have a wonderful Super Bowl, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And thank you again for watching my video.